Good morning, everybody, and welcome once again to Empowering Morning Conversations. So, what will this new day bring for everybody? A day full of pleasant surprises, a day full of laughter, a day full of ease, joy, and glory. Why? Because we come here so that we can have a life of ease, joy, and glory. Empowering Morning Conversations is designed to shift us out of our default mode into the create mode. It is designed so that we can have a life of ease, joy, and glory. It is designed so every morning, remind ourselves, okay, hello, if you don't take care of it, you'll slip back into your default mode. Yeah. So when we say default mode means default mode of your doing and default mode of your thinking and default mode of your being. So unless you create yourself being a certain way, nothing's going to change. So we make sure that you're able to do that. We're here to dissipate all the negativity which we pick up all the time from other people. See, whether you like it or not, this is there. So like you have a bath every morning, you need to clean up the negativity every morning also. And as you pick up the kachra, make sure you clean it up. So we have given you the tools to do that. So always remember, we are possibility seekers. So whenever there is a situation where you're complaining about something, when you're blaming somebody or something, remember what action will you have to take? What possibility will you have to create to deal with what's happening? Simply complaining about it or wasting your energy in resisting it will not help anybody. And we are constantly doing all these things so that we can put our focus and energy where it should go. We will put our focus and energy where it should go. So today's session is all about that. Today's session is all about doing mental housekeeping all the time, Like you do housekeeping at home. What do you do when you're doing housekeeping at home? You clear the kachra, you remove the clutter, so there is space. Okay. Similarly, when you create or clear the clutter in your brain, then you can have more focus and you can direct your mind and your attention where it should be. Remember, it's all about attention. Wherever your attention goes, your energy goes there. So today I want to talk to you about the importance of mental housekeeping. Very simple. If you don't take care of what your mind is doing, your attention will get fixed on things which you don't want to fix them on. So where should your attention be? It should be on what you desire. Where should your attention be? It should be on something which you wish to create. See, life is not going to happen one day, someday when all problems are over. Isn't it? Life is happening right now. Life is happening today. So if the attention goes away for a full day, if your attention goes on the wrong things for few days or more number of days or a month, you've lost valuable time in which you can experience living. So don't forget one thing. Life is for living. Life is for experiencing. And if you remember my statement, and the statement is what? Every experience is an opportunity to become a better version of yourself. So imagine that there is a situation which you did not like. Okay? Now your attention could be in a couple of places. It could be on getting upset about what is happening, blaming what's happening, complaining what's happening, and resisting whatever is happening. Your attention could go there. And what a waste of energy and attention. Or you can put your energy into creating a new possibility. Or even before that, you could put your attention to say, all right, if this situation is happening to me, why is it happening and what is it bringing to me as a gift? See, every situation, remember, is an opportunity to become a better version of yourself. So if something is not going the way you like, instead of wasting your time complaining, you say, hey, what's the opportunity for me in this? What's the learning in it for me in this? What new directions can I open up for myself because of what's happening right now? So instead of busy fighting that situation, we will use that situation. I'm once again reminded about the story of a donkey. They decided to get rid of the donkey. So they dug a very deep pit. A very deep pit. And then they started throwing the mud into the pit because they wanted to bury the donkey. But the donkey was a smart donkey. He came out of the pit. Now, how do you think he did that? Because every time they would throw mud down on the pit, he would stand on top of the mud. And they would throw more mud, he would stand on top of the mud. And as the mud started rising, they would throw more mud, he would stand on top of the mud. And eventually the mud rose to the height of the pit and he simply walked out because he was not resisting what was going on. He was not getting afraid of what was going on. He said, hello, what's the opportunity in this for me? So remember that, guys. Every opportunity, every experience, good or bad, right or wrong, every opportunity, every experience is an opportunity for us to become better versions of ourselves. And if you want to do that, you have to take care of your mental housekeeping at all times. So it's all about energy and focus, remember? So where do you want to put your energy? Where do you want to put your focus? Think now. At this moment, today, you have a choice. Where would you like to put your attention and energy? On something that you desire? On something that you wish to create? Or all the things that make you upset and unhappy? And all the things that you are resisting and complaining about? Which one is a better way to be? So putting attention obviously on what you desire. So take a moment to close your eyes and remind yourself once again, today, what's important for you? What is it that you wish to make possible in your life today? Whatever you're doing in your life, what is the future for which you are working? All right, so having put some attention over there, anything you'd like to share with us? What is on the top of your mind now? Now that you've reminded yourself? And why did you do it? Because you were consciously putting your attention on it. And to put your attention right now on it fully, you have to close your eyes and get into a space. Right? But can you do that during the day? Like close your eyes and get into that space every 5 minutes? So what did you realize just now when you did this? What did you remember just now? Okay, anybody wants to say when you did this exercise just now? Yes, Shakti.
Morning, sir. For me, it's like this exercise so simple and easy to do, but most of the time I didn't even remember this one. It's like I'll be in a default mode most of the times. So simple to recall to into creation mode. It's very powerful tool, sir. Thank you.
All right, very good. But did you remember what's important for you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, now I need to write it down, sir. What are the things I need to do?
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Somebody else? When you did this exercise, yes, Hasina ji?
Be ready to face whatever comes your way and learn from it.
Okay. But where are you going to put your attention on today?
There are a few issues that's happening. So I'm just saying that I will look at it and I will be able to face it.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for sharing it. Shanti ji?
Good.
Yeah, go ahead. Please unmute.
Good morning, sir. Attention is always there with us, but the consciousness is absent. So once, if we put attention and consciousness together, then we can move forward. We could
Very
find
good. So when you close your eye, where did you put your attention?
attention on the work that is that I give priority to.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much for sharing that. Yeah. So what came to the top of your mind when you closed your eyes and focused? Vetrivel, what came to the top of your mind today? Good morning to you.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. The growth is the only word, sir, where I have to put attention. And while doing this exercise, I realized that it is my responsibility to keep attention on what I want. And second thing is, one more insight I got, it's my right. I'm not exercising it yet. Enoughly, I'm doing it, but not 100%. Thank you very much, sir.
And it's a very interesting thing that Vetrivel has shared. See, it's not that we don't want to do it. We would love to do it, but our attention is not much in our control. It goes where it goes. Okay, so that's the strength we have to build up. Yes, Shakti ji.
Adding to this one, actually, another thought is coming in my mind. Most of the time, whatever the circumstances, if it's, I'm not exactly resisting. How I am facing this is like just overcome of that. It's not like I'm not looking into that like I have to learn something from here. I didn't look in that perspective. It's like, okay, this is kind of, I need to survive from this space. That kind of approach I was doing it, sir. That's the realization I had.
Beautiful. Thank you very much for sharing it. When you start doing that, you will find that the difficulties and setbacks are your best friends. Because they contribute the maximum to you.
Right.
When you start doing it, you'll realize. Yes, Conan, you wish to say something.
Yeah, what's came to me, sir, is there are various distractions during the way, throughout the day. So I need to put more, I need to put my attention on the distractions and I come back to the tasks.
Yeah, remove your attention from the distractions.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. See, maybe it is a good idea to keep something in front of you all the time to remind you about what's important for you. When your objective or your desire is clear in front of you, and every 5 minutes you can see it written in front of you, you'll always, it's like when you are sailing on the sea, right? And you do not know in which direction you're going because there's sea all around. You'll have to have some guiding star, isn't it? Like the North Star used to be the guiding star, or a compass used to be used for navigation. So what is going to be our guiding star? Our own objectives and desires that we want to fulfill, isn't it? But if you forget that in your day-to-day reactionary mode, sometimes, for days you don't remember what you're doing things for. You're running around like crazy. So perhaps you can make some sort of a system personally for yourself to remind yourself, keep it in front of you. It says, oh yeah, this is what I'm all about. This is what I'm trying to achieve. So you will remember automatically, hello, is my attention on what I wish to achieve? Are my actions aligned with what I wish to achieve? Are my thoughts aligned with what I wish to achieve? Are my words aligned with what I wish to achieve? A lot of people are very irresponsible in their speaking with others. Okay? And they cause a lot of conflict unnecessarily for themselves and others. So obviously it is going to make them deviated from their purpose, right? But if your purpose is in front of you, you'll remember, hello, why am I doing this? Why am I saying like this? Why am I doing like this? Is it taking me towards my objective, or is it taking me away from my objective? See, we keep talking about habits, correct? Don't you think it's a good habit to always remind yourself, hello, why am I doing what I'm doing? What is my purpose? What is my desire? Isn't it a good habit to remind yourself, hello, the action that I'm doing right now, the words I'm speaking right now, is it going to take me where I want to go, or is it taking me away from where I want to go? See, we need to, like a horse, you put the reins on the horse, to control the horse. So this mind is like a wild horse, right? Wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human beings that we are, and we have this great mind also, right? And the mind is going where it's going. But if you could just keep it focused on our desire, what do you think will start to happen in your life? Believe me, you will immediately start seeing 10 to 20% increase in your output, in your satisfaction levels. You will immediately start to see ease. Because don't you want ease? If you keep in front of you, I want a life of ease. So what gives me ease? Am I doing that? I want a life of joy. What gives me joy? Am I doing that? I want glory. Okay, so what will give me glory? Am I doing that? Am I being a person who will have all these things? A lot of people talk about living an extraordinary life. What is an extraordinary life? Ordinary life is like you're like everybody else, blaming and complaining that the world is not, making you happy. Extraordinary life is, hello, I want happiness, I will create it in my life. I want harmony, I will create it in my life. I want peace, I will create it in my life. That is called being extraordinary, Ordinary people are doing what?
Blaming and complaining.
Yeah. Complaining that the world will not devote itself to making you happy. And why should the world be devoted to making you happy? Are you devoted to making you happy? Sometimes I wonder, are you devoted to be peaceful? Because if you are, then why do you keep filling up your brain with non-peaceful thoughts? So talking about non-peaceful thoughts or things that make you unhappy, I want you to start noticing, where does your attention get fixed? See, as you go through a day and different obviously things happen, right? You're not sitting in some cave and meditating all day, right? You're doing your work, you're going to your office, you're meeting with people. Yeah, and as you're doing that, where does your attention get fixed on? Now, I'm not so much bothered about tiny things, because if your attention is on work, you will finish the work and then your attention will go on to the next work and so on and so forth. But even as you're going through work, I want you to start noticing, where is your attention fixed on? Like, I know some people, when they're doing work, their always attention is on, oh, I hope nothing goes wrong. I hope I don't make a mistake. I hope I get the result I produce. So where's their attention fixed on? Doing their work 100% or getting worried about the work? I know a lot of people whose attention is always on, my God, thank God, everything is going all right. You know, I hope nothing goes wrong. They're waiting for something to go wrong. Seeing too many Hindi movies, you know. In the Hindi movie, something always goes wrong at some point. That's why they make a movie about it. Everything will be going fine, then something will go wrong. Pa-bang! New drama starts. So some people are always worried about that. Something is going to go wrong. Something's going to go wrong. How long is my happiness going to last? Vitrivel will remember when he did the Vipassana. Our attention is on what? Fear of losing what we got, right? So we have a lot of attachment to that. So our attention is fixed on not losing what we got. Or it is fixed on, I hope I get what I want. I hope I get what I want. So the attention which get fixed attention means attention of yours which got fixed on something which it should not be. And at that moment, it's not in your control. So usually what does it get fixed on? These are the interferers that will fix your attention. So let's look at these interferers for a bit. Okay. Number one, anger. So anger, irritation, they all come in the same category. Have you noticed how much of a short fuse we have? Very quick to get irritated, very quick to get angry. And then you are dealing with the repercussions of that, maybe for the whole day also. Sometimes nobody did anything, but you got angry because you thought they did something. I mean, we are very fragile that way, you know. Sometimes some gesture can make you get angry. Sometimes somebody's one look like this can make you angry. Somebody never greeted you properly when you greeted them, you know. It was a lukewarm response, you will say. That will get you irritated and upset. Why, what have I done today? Why are they not greeting me like they usually do? And how long does your attention remain fixed on that? Don't you think it's good to get off it? So when you get angry, better to say, so what? Now what? You know? This anger and irritation is a big one for a lot of people. Especially when we are in a hurry. I have many things to do. Don't disturb me. Ye, wo, flana. Can you think of something, how much your attention goes on this in any given day? Resentment. So first there is anger, then you will carry some resentment also. Resentment means what? Desire to punish someone. I will tell him when I get the chance. He's going to get punishment. May God punish him. I curse him. I curse him, I curse his children, I could curse all his generations. Resentment. Incompletions, you know. By the way, these are huge. All the unfinished business in your life is an incompletion. You wanted to say something, you didn't say that, it's an incompletion. Takes away your attention, takes away your energy. You made a promise to someone, you did not keep it, incompletion. Somebody made a promise to you, they did not keep it, incompletion. So many incompletions. So if there is an incompletion, complete it, no? Or fix a time that you will do it. At least it's not in your attention anymore. So suppose this is coming, I need to talk to that fellow and sort it out. Okay, when will I talk to so-and-so and sort it out? Make a date for it. Remove it from your brain. And this is one I can promise you, for most people, the incompletions are the one which completely takes away your energy and takes away your attention. Okay? I will send you an exercise on completion. You know, like it's a checklist. You have to declutter yourself. Some of you already have it. Petri, if you have it, you put it on the group.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll put it.
I'll check, sir.
Resentment, incompletions. Hasina ji, can you mute yourself, please?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So deep sorrow. Sometimes we've been carrying it for years. We don't even know that we are carrying it. And it just comes up from time to time. You hear a sad song, again it comes up. You know, sorrow that has not been released completely. And some of us, we've got so used to that, it's become a way of being, you know. Like Meena Kumari had a way of being, you know, she will be there in all the sad movies only. Now, you may say that your attention is not fixed on it. But you know what? If you are carrying any of these emotions inside you, some of your attention units are there. See, I want you to imagine attention is like money, you know. Let us say you got 1000 attention units with you. And some of it is incompletions are taking about 100 of them. Okay. Anger takes about 10-20% of it. Resentment takes some of it. At the end of the day, you have only maybe 200 attention units available to you. So think of it like that. That if your attention was, you know, a certain quantity that you had, would you not use it well? I mean, like you use your money well, don't you? So how about using your attention well? Very good use of your attention is every time you ask what else is possible. Very good use of your attention is every time you ask, you know, how does it get better than this? Very good use of your attention is you do your mental housekeeping every day. Complete your incompletions, complete unfulfilled business. Say what you have to say to someone and be done with it. If you have to say sorry to someone, say it. Be done with it. Don't carry it. You know, one of the things that will tell you that you have an incompletion is, especially when it comes to people, you know, you'll be saying, I wish one day we could be free with one another. That's an incompletion, all right. Incompletion also is that in any relationship, if there is no honor, trust, allowance, gratitude, and vulnerability, that's also a sign of incompletion only. So you'll notice that in our sessions, we are trying to make you deal with them anyway. I thought I'll refocus you guys back in the right direction. So I would urge you to use this forum to get free of all this. You already know the tools. Okay. If you have any doubt on any tool, you can talk to me, you can talk to Shakti, you can talk to Rama, you can talk to Kunen. All right. You can definitely talk to me. And feel free to do so. Now that I'm back in action 100%. All right, guys. So the ball is in your court. What do you want to say? What are you going to do? What way of being are you going to choose? Yes, Shakti ji.
Sir, just I would like to know more about this incompletion business, sir. I have promised a lot of stuff during my school days. Now even I didn't even remember. I am damn sure I didn't fulfill that. Now I didn't even remember what it is. Still, it's energetically it's connected, sir. Somewhere.
Absolutely. So the one step that you can do is remember, write it down, and then make a choice. Do I want to do it? Do I not want to do it? If not, you say, okay, I delete it. If you made a promise to someone, then you can get in touch with them and say, hey, look here, I'm sorry, I promised you, I didn't do it.
Okay.
Sometimes you are not able to meet them. They may not be there. It could be a person who's not alive. So energetically, you can be in touch with them and apologize. It will have the same effect.
Okay.
See, this completion exercise can be done with a living or non-living person also.
Okay.
Or you can make somebody a partner and say, okay, all right, you are so and so. And you tell them whatever you want to say.
Okay, sir. So, remembering is completely I can do it, sir. But some of the things I didn't even remember.
Well, when you start the process, if you don't even remember, how do you know that you made a promise?
Okay.
At least you can deal with the ones you remember, no?
Yes, sure, sir. Sure.
See, I'll tell you many couple of years back when I was regularly doing this Ho'oponopono, all right? And I would do that exercise. I still do. And every time when you do that exercise, you will remember more and more people. They just keep popping into your head.
Okay.
So that's a very good exercise. You could try it out if you want.
Okay, sir. I'll do
Yeah. So it actually brings a lot of completion into your life. Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody knows it. All you have to do is you have to say, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. That's it. It is a good practice. You just say it a couple of times every day. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. So let's do a clearing. What energy, space, and consciousness can I be that would allow me to be in a state of completion at all times? Anything that is times a godzillion, will I destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pog, all nine shorts, boys, poads, and beyonds. What energy, space, and consciousness will I be that will allow me to let go of my anger, sorrow, resentment, and be free of all these things? Anything that is times a godzillion, will I destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pog, all nine shorts, boys, and beyonds. See, remember, who is the most important person in your life? You are, right? And it's your duty to look after yourself, no? Of course, we are all here to support you so that you all can look after yourself. See, we can only tell you, no, okay, you should have a bath every day, but who will have to have the bath? You will. We can only tell you eat the right kind of food. Who's the one who's going to eat it? So getting completion on a day-to-day basis is a good practice. Reminding yourself that I will not let my attention be fixed on things that don't serve me. Reminding yourself itself is a very good habit. I will not allow my attention to be fixed on things that do not serve me. Say it with me. I will not allow my attention to be fixed on things that don't serve me. I will not allow my attention to be fixed on things that do not serve me. I will not allow my attention to be fixed on those things that do not serve me. I will take my attention to those things that serve me. Because I am a wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human being, and I deserve the best in my life. I deserve to be loved, honored, respected, and have everything that I choose to have. So feel into that energy. All right, so thank you very much. And we are coming to the end of another nice session. I hope you'll remember the lessons of the day. And Kunen Saab, आपकी शायरी के बिना तो हमारा काम अधूरा रह जाता है.
Thank you so much, sir. I was just thinking about when you mentioned about the attention, the moments. I realized that 86,400 seconds are there in 24 hours. So I'm reminding myself that I have precious 86,400 units of attention. It's huge. So now I'll be more focused in terms of utilizing this 86,400 units.
It's equal to money, Baba.
Whatsoever, but it is powerful.
Multiply each unit with 10,000 dirhams, then you will understand the value of it. क्योंकि हम लोग सिर्फ पैसे की वैल्यू करते हैं नहीं. That is the problem.
Thank you, sir. शायरी अर्ज किया है जनाब के तकदीर के खेल से मायूस नहीं होते. तकदीर के खेल से मायूस नहीं होते. जिंदगी में ऐसे कभी उदास नहीं होते. जिंदगी में ऐसे कभी उदास नहीं होते. हाथों की लकीरों पर क्यों भरोसा करते हो. हाथों की लकीरों पर क्यों भरोसा करते हो. तकदीर उनकी भी होती है जिनके हाथ नहीं होते. तकदीर उनके भी होती है जिनके हाथ नहीं होते. तो
Why don't you translate that?
तकदीर के खेल से मायूस नहीं होते. Why do you get
discouraged? Don't be discouraged by the games that fate plays on you.
Yeah. जिंदगी में ऐसे कभी उदास नहीं होते.
And in life there is no need to be sad like this.
और हाथों की लकीरों पर क्यों भरोसा करते हो.
Why do you believe in what's written in your hand?
तकदीर उनकी भी होती है जिनके हाथ नहीं होते.
Yeah, so even those who have no hands, they have a destiny.
Yes.
Wow. Thank you. Wonderful way to end the session today. And thank you everybody for your participation, and you have a great day and a great life. And God bless you. See you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.
Stay blessed all. Bye-bye.
God bless everyone.